What if an AI teammate could do your boring work, browsing, clicking, building files, while you focus on the parts that make money? Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dan. I help entrepreneurs and MBAs grow and scale with AI. In this video, I'll show you how to make a ChatGPT agent do the tedious work so you can publish faster and sell more. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to test agent workflows to know ChatGPT agent's strength and limitations. We will have 7 practical use cases here, like test your market niche, plan 30 days of content, spin up a lead magnet, tighten your SEO, fix your checkout, pull real customer proof, and line up warm outreach. Let's dive in. Agents aren't just chat anymore. They can browse websites, click links, build files, and put your business on a schedule. Think of a ChatGPT agent as ChatGPT with hands. It plans steps, clicks through sites, grabs screenshots, generates Google Docs, slides, and sheets, and logs everything so you can steer or stop. When a run works, you can schedule it to repeat. Use it like a junior producer. You make the calls. Before we start, I set a tiny project context for the demos in this video. My audience is solo creators and small info product founders. My offers are a $29 Notion template and a $99 mini course. My voice is clear and energetic. My goal is 1 video per week and a 2% email sign-up rate. Done. Demo 1, Niche and Offer Validator. First up, we run a niche and offer validator. I tell the agent to scan YouTube, Reddit, Quora, and Google Trends for Notion plus AI for consistent YouTube publishing. It pulls questions, pain points, and themes, then creates a CSV and a 1-page brief. On the screen, we could see how the ChatGPT agent works on their virtual computer in real time. For example, it starts doing some search. It knows what keywords to put in. It even knows how to prioritize which website or articles to click into, and then it starts browsing the websites. On screen now is the top rows of niche questions.csv. We see columns for source, date, URL, a quote, the inferred pain, and intent. Notice how the entries capture real frustrations. One Reddit user complains they spend 30 minutes tweaking a template and 0 minutes actually creating, while another says they reverted to Apple Notes because Notion felt distracting. Next, it also outputs a doc called Niche Go No Go. The brief highlights that solo creators aged 20 to 40 love the idea of a second brain, but many find existing planners overwhelming. It also notes that the market is crowded and price sensitive, yet there's room for a focused, affordable planner that combines Notion's organization with AI prompts. Well, but I'm not sure what those strange codes mean. It's a bit confusing. It's able to identify some key risks to consider. And at the end, it gives a recommendation. Proceed with a limited pilot, and also a preliminary next 2 weeks plan. The agent's broad scanning across forums is a strength. It surfaces genuine pain points like template tweaking and offline access worries. The CSV is structured source, pain, intent, which makes analysis easy. However, the dataset is small, it captured only 12 entries and missed Quora entirely, and it treats a single angry comment the same as a thread with thousands of upvotes. Demo 2, 30-day content engine. Next, we build a 30-day content engine. The agent analyses channels like Ali Abdaal, Thomas Frank Explains, Think Media, Primal Video, Channel Makers, and Matt Devella. It outputs outlines and scripts for 4 long videos, 12 shorts, and 4 newsletters, plus a CSV calendar. 30-day content pack looks very detailed and helpful. It starts with pattern analysis, what works on top creator channels, giving us some tips about constructing our content. For example, thumbnails featuring a human face perform better. Around 72% of top videos include a face. Emotions such as sadness, joy, and humor attract attention. It then gives us a list of high-leverage topic selection. Each topic aligns with the brand's niche, Notion plus AI workflows for creators. They also tie naturally into the lead magnet, 7 weekly planning templates, and paid offers, Creator Weekly OS, and the Creator Sprint mini course. Here's a snippet of the first long-form script from the content pack. Note the 12-point outline, cold open, problem, promise, tools, ranking tasks with AI, time blocking, review rituals, and results. It includes B-roll suggestions like a cluttered desk dissolving into an organized workspace and calls to action at 3:30 and 9:00. Apart from long form, it also gives us 12 shorts ideas. Here it has some limitations though. It only gives a general idea, but still needs human to make it more specific and actually implement it. Newsletter series, it's actually quite thoughtful. Besides the subject title, for example, watch me build a video start to finish, it also considers preview text, a candid look at my AI-powered workflow to hopefully increase the open rate. At the end, it summarizes the 30-day content calendar. It's a combination of longs, shorts, and newsletters. This is detailed and actionable. The agent nails pattern recognition. It learns from big channels that curiosity-driven titles and clear thumbnails work best. The B-roll list saves brainstorming time, and the CSV calendar means you can drop the schedule straight into Notion or Sheets. But the scripts can sound generic. CTA timestamps may land awkwardly in your edit, and the thumbnail suggestions feel repetitive. Demo 3, lead magnet in a day. Views don't pay the bills, email lists do. We asked the agent to create a lead magnet called 7 weekly planning templates, Notion plus PDF. It produces landing page copy, an 8-page PDF, 3 square images, and a 4-email sequence. Check the What's Inside section from landing page. It lists the 7 templates: daily focus plan, weekly overview, content planner, product and projects planner, marketing and promotion checklist, analytics and reflection, plus self-care, and 2 routines, 15-minute weekly and 30-minute monthly. It also includes an "Is this for you?" section that filters out people who prefer pen and paper. The PDF itself is practical and printable. It shows the daily focus plan, a simple table with primary focus, secondary tasks, a 90-minute creative block, and a self-care checkbox. No fluff. The PDF itself, email sequences matter too. For example, this is the first email from email sequence, subject line, "Your weekly planning templates are inside," a friendly greeting, the download link, and a quick win assignment. The agent's file creation ability is a huge time saver. You get copy, a PDF, and even images without opening Canva or Photoshop. The checklist for your email service provider, Beehive or MailChimp, helps you set up forms and tags correctly. But the design is basic if we don't categorize that as terrible. There's no branding in the PDF or images, and some emails are long and generic. The case study uses a fictional Mia instead of a real story. Improve it by adding your colors, logo, and fonts. Condense the emails readers skim. Replace placeholders with actual testimonials once you have them. Consider combining some pages to save paper. Demo 4, SEO Snapshot and Action Deck. Free traffic is profit. I asked the agent to audit easlo.co and compare thomasfrank.com, notionway.com, and gridfitty.com. It pulls organic traffic estimates, bounce rates, keywords and topics, runs page speed insights, and produces a slide deck. Well, this task runs the longest for a total of 23 minutes. It makes a PPT including 4 parts: high-level organic trends and topics, technical performance and opportunities, competitive landscape and keywords, 30-day action plan. It's able to do a competitive comparison from different perspectives like monthly visits, search share, content style, technical wins. The deck also includes a CSV of keywords. Each row lists a keyword, Notion templates, the intent, info, compare, buy, a rough difficulty score, and a quick take comment. For example, for Second Brain Notion, it recommends using the article to link to the free version and cross-sell a paid template. This demo shows the agent's ability to run multiple tools. It browses SEO sites, captures page speed scores, and compiles a coherent slides report complete with captions and action items. It even suggests quick wins like compressing images and adding clear calls to action. Yet, because it relies on free data, numbers may not match paid tools like Ahrefs or SEMrush, and its action plan can be generic. Improve meta descriptions. Cross-check important metrics with your own analytics or a premium SEO tool. If you run a site outside the US, ask the agent to specify region, tailor the action list to your real site. For example, compress images with WebP or create content around Notion widgets. Hit the little clock icon after the run to schedule this report monthly. Demo 5, Storefront and Checkout Teardown. Conversion beats more traffic. I asked the agent to act as a shopper on easlo.co and notionway.com on desktop and mobile. It stops before any personal info, captures friction points at each step: homepage, product listing, product page, cart, and checkout, rates their severity from 1 to 5, and suggests fixes. It exports the issues into frictions.csv and builds a slides deck. Let's look at the first file it generates, frictions.csv. One entry says product cards look static and only the text or small area is clickable, which makes it unclear how to access the product. This was what exactly the ChatGPT agent was trying to click through. The suggestion is make the whole card clickable with hover states and clearly indicate that clicking will open the product detail. Well, that's reasonable. The updated slide deck highlights these issues and the fixes. Screenshot 9 also shows slide 5 from answer 1.pptx, which summarizes 1 week and 1 month fixes. 1 week fixes include making product cards fully clickable and displaying prices on listing pages. 1 month upgrades include integrating a hosted payment gateway like Stripe or Gumroad, adding guest checkout on Notionway, and bundling templates into themed packages. The agent is great at mapping user journeys and catching obvious frictions like hidden pricing or confusing redirects. It covers both desktop and mobile, which many audits ignore. But it can't complete the actual purchase, so it may miss payment stage problems. Its severity scores are subjective, and it doesn't always recognize aesthetics. For example, a minimalist design that you love might be flagged as too sparse. Use the output as a starting point. Fix anything with a severity of 4 or 5 first. Conduct a full purchase yourself to spot payment issues. Ask a few human testers to replicate the agent's journey and confirm friction points. Provide specific criteria, flag any pop-ups to tailor the audit. Great sales pages use the customer's own words. I asked the agent to scrape 150 quotes about Notion templates from Reddit, YouTube comments, and blog reviews. It tagged each quote by sentiment, positive, neutral, or negative, and theme, UX, performance, outcomes, support, integrations, pricing. It built an Excel file with a raw tab and a summary tab, then drafted FAQs and objection handling bullets. Here's the summary tab in secondbrainquotes.xlsx. It shows sentiment counts by theme. For example, under outcomes, there are 26 positive quotes, 3 neutral, and 11 negative. Under pricing, there are 6 positives, 2 neutrals, and 5 negatives. I think it uses a good data visualization to show the overall summary. Well done. This demo showcases the agent's ability to turn messy comments into structured data. The pivot table is a quick way to see where users feel strongly, and the quotes provide language you can reuse in sales pages, FAQs, and ads. The big limitation is nuance. Sarcasm or regional slang can be misclassified. The tool doesn't deduplicate similar quotes, so you might see the same complaint twice in the raw data. And the FAQs it generates can sound like generic help desk responses. To maximize value, skim the raw quotes yourself to merge duplicates and reinterpret sarcasm. While your audience grows, service income can keep the lights on. I asked the agent to find 50 YouTube creators with 20 to 250,000 subscribers who sell courses or coaching. It listed their channels, subscriber bands, pattern notes, improvement angles, contact info, and a one-line personalized hook. It also wrote 3 outreach emails, value offer, case study, and Loom introduction, with 2 follow-ups, created a prospects CSV, and drafted an outreach brief. This also takes ChatGPT agent a total of 25 minutes. Here's prospects.csv, channel names like Creator Science, Jay Klaus, Latasha James, Louise Henry, and Vid ProMom appear alongside subscriber bands, e.g. 100 to 150K or 200 to 250K. We just discover the links by the ChatGPT agent is not real, basically broken, although the channel names really exist. If we search by channel names, we can still locate those channels. Cross-checking the contacts. Seems it makes some mistakes, so this is not really reliable. And the outreach materials. It explains who we target. YouTube creators with 20 to 250,000 subscribers selling digital products. Why now is the right time? The creator economy in August 2025 is crowded and poor systems cause missed uploads and lost sales. The common pain points: operational chaos, missed uploads, no single source of truth, manual processes, and team coordination issues. Plus A/B test subject lines like unlock 10 plus hours per week with a Notion system built for YouTubers, a mini portfolio, and the call to action: book a 15-minute audit call and schedule weekly refreshes. Feels like ChatGPT is doing what it's good at: copywriting based on a certain boundary. The agent's cross-tool execution is impressive. It pulls data from YouTube, writes hooks, personalizes them, and exports a clean CSV. The brief summarizes your ideal client, why they're in pain, and how to approach them. But when we check the credibility, we found some info are completely off. So this is not really reliable. Might need some human verification after the agent does the preliminary work. When to use ChatGPT agent versus other modes. Here's a quick guide on when to use an agent and when to use other tools. Use a ChatGPT agent when your task needs both thinking and doing: browsing sites, clicking through flows, generating files like docs or slides, or running on a schedule. It's ideal for research, assembly, and reporting you plan to refine. Use regular chat for speed when you want a single draft, ideas, rewrites, hooks, headlines, or quick Q&As. And use deep research when accuracy and recency matter. Pricing updates, laws, competitive landscapes, anything that needs fresh citations. My workflow is gather facts with deep research, execute and package assets with an agent, then refine the tone in chat. Agents are amazing at research, assembly, and reporting, but keep the human in the loop. You should stay in charge of taste, titles, hooks, thumbnails, and any high-stakes actions like payments or client emails. Use the agent to do the heavy lifting and keep your judgment on the steering wheel. This video demonstrated core ChatGPT agent abilities: multi-step planning, real web browsing and clicking, screenshot capture, pattern analysis, structured data extraction and tagging, file generation across docs, slides, sheets, PDFs, and images, CSV and calendar exports, scheduling repeat runs, and iterative corrections like re-bucketing themes. When you tackle similar jobs, validation, content planning, asset creation, audits, research summaries, or prospecting, spin up an agent and start from these prompts. They're designed to save you hours and move the revenue needle. Your next 3 moves: run the niche validator and be brutally honest about the risks. If it's a go, move. If it's a no, pivot. Ship the lead magnet and turn on the content engine so every video drives signups. Fix checkout friction and mine objections so your sales page answers the right questions in the right words. If this helped, tell me which workflow in your daily business you want me to build live next. I'm here every week helping creators and founders grow faster with AI that actually ships. Subscribe if you're serious about turning attention into revenue without the grind. I'll see you in the next one.